Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn about web automation using Selenium. We are going to make a script that automates action on this website called Pari Match. But first, a very important disclaimer. This video is intended for educational purposes only. We do not support or encourage the use of automated scripts for betting or any activity that violates the terms of services of website or local laws. So first let me walk you through the website for which we are going to make this automation. This is a betting website named Pari Match. As you can see, Pari Match offers a variety of betting options, and the game that we will be focusing on today is JETX. So this game involves placing bets on how high this virtual plane will fly before it crashes. The multiplier increases as the plane flies higher, as you can see, and the goal is to cash out before the plane crashes. And if you cash out too late, you lose your bet. So let's say if I place 100 demo currency here and if I cash out here, so I got 1.17. 1.17 into 100, that is 117. So we will make a program that will be able to place bets automatically. So let's say if you want to place a bet after the plane has crashed for less than 5x, or if the plane has crashed continuously 5 to 6 times for less than 2x, and if you want to place a bet after that, the program should be able to do that. At the end of the video, I will show you the live demo of this program betting with real money. For our automation script, we are going to use Selenium and Beautiful Soup. So if you guys know about Selenium, it's a Python package and you can just install it using pip install. Also Beautiful Soup. This is majorly used for scraping websites, and this is for controlling web browsers through Python for testing and everything. So if you go here, I will show you the version that I have installed. Please make sure you have the same. This is 4.1.5. Okay. Before we can start coding, we need to set up our development environment. I'm using Spider IDE here. It's from Python Anaconda. Download. Just Google Anaconda and you can just go here, skip registration, and you can just download it here. This will start downloading. I already have it installed. For this automation, we will also need Chrome driver. I will keep this link in my description. You can go there and you can download it according to your system specification. So I had to download this and the Chrome driver, which is this. Once you have it downloaded, I'll just show it to you guys. Also the driver. As you can see, I have downloaded these. Just copy paste it here. We'll extract. Also this. Extract. Okay. I will just copy this driver and paste it into this directory. As you can see, I have it here. Before we dive into the code, we want to start Chrome in debugging mode. Let's just copy this command and head back to the directory where we had downloaded the Chrome. So this is the directory. This is the Chrome we want to start. Just type cmd here. This will start command prompt in this location. Paste the command we had copied. So we are just starting Google Chrome in remote debugging mode on port 9222. Press enter. As you can see, the Chrome has started. Now let's head back to the code and start the execution. Select all these lines and click on run selection. As you can see, all of these modules have been imported successfully. Now let's dive into the main function of our script, refresh driver. This function sets up our Selenium WebDriver and navigates to Pari Match betting page. First, we set up our Chrome options and specify the path to our Chrome driver executable. I'm using a specific path here, so make sure to replace it with the path where your Chrome driver is located. I'm initializing the driver here. Now I will run this code to get the URL of JETX. As you can see, there's nothing here. Let me just run this. Okay, as you can see, the page has been loaded. Now I did not have to log in as I have logged in already, but you guys might need to. But the web page that you see is not a simple website, but an iframe. Click on this JETX. This is all an iframe. Let's just Google this. W3 schools, okay. An HTML iframe is used to display a web page within a web page. So if you just inspect this, click on this icon. So you can select whatever item you want to inspect. See, as you can see, this is an iframe. The same is being followed on Pari Match. So we will need to jump into this iframe in order to control the buttons that you see on your screen. To handle the iframe on the web page, we define this function to recursively extract information from nested iframes. So here I get the list of all the iframes on this page. If you run this code, see there are 63 iframes on this page, and we want to navigate to the iframe which has our game running. So here I start this loop on this list of iframe. It switches to this iframe, takes the source of this page, the beautiful soup scrapes all the text from that iframe. We just want to check if the text that's coming from this iframe is equal to this particular text. Yeah, and whenever this condition is satisfied, we just exit from this loop. By the end of this iteration, we are inside that particular iframe. The driver is inside that particular iframe. Let's just run this. Let's just run this. Okay, so the code has ran. We switch to this particular iframe successfully. Note that we will need to run this function again if the URL is changed. So I'll run it again. Now let's understand how to connect these buttons to the code. First you need to inspect the page. Click on this icon and then you can select the element for which you want this XPath. Just copy the full XPath. Let's just paste this to see the XPath. Now if you see, this is the XPath. So I've done this for multiple elements. Just remove this. So I've done this for checkbox, this other checkbox, auto collect, the bed button, the auto collect multiplier. Let me just run this. That's all. Let's just run this also. So what this will do, it will set the value from 2 to the desired value, whatever we pass to the function. Previously it was 2 and now you can see it is 1.2. I have enclosed all these commands in this loop and everything will run till we get the desired output. So it will refresh the driver again and again till we get the output we want. Now we take the XY coordinate of this checkbox and use a simple JavaScript function to check this. Let me run this again. Great. It's working. So this function will basically give you the top 8 elements, the last 8 crashes of the jet. It's an F string that I've used. Alright, let's dive into the core of our automation script. This section of the code is responsible for monitoring the elements on the web page and placing bets based on specific condition. I'll walk you through it step by step. First, we have this helper function. This function retrieves the top element on the page, which in this context are the top multipliers. It does this by looping through the specified range of XPath and extracting their text content. This function is essential as it keeps track of multipliers displayed on the betting page. Next, we define the XPath for the bet amount input field and retrieve the corresponding element using Selenium. As you can see, this is the field we want to use. Here we initialize some variables to keep track of previous top elements, the number of consecutive times the same element appears, and other necessary counters and lists. Now we enter an infinite loop where we continuously check the current top element of the page. The goal here is to monitor these elements and take action if certain conditions are met. So if you see, this is the whole loop. Let me run this first. Okay, I have not run this. Let's run this. Okay, I'll run this now. This is the same function. Yeah. So if you see the values that we get from this function, just a minute. Okay, yeah. So 1.27, 1.27. This is first one. Yeah. 1.26. Yeah. So we're getting the same values as you can see. The critical part of this loop is when we check if the consecutive count has reached the maximum consecutive threshold. This indicates the same top element has appeared consecutively for specified number of times. You just check. Whenever this condition is met, I increment the counter, and I've kept this threshold as 3. Here we are checking the previous jet crash data, and if the value is greater than a threshold which we have defined, we increase this counter. Let's just see these values. The last jet crash. Okay. So these are the values. So if these values are consecutively less than the threshold value that we have defined, I'll just increase this count. And whenever this count reaches to the threshold that we can define, let's say 1, 2, 3. So if the value is consecutively less than 5x or 2x in our case, then we just go ahead and place the bet. We will take the expected value, which is basically the bet amount, which has to be placed, and we will include this in the bet amount. Set value field is a simple function. Just make sure that the value that we are giving is actually placed in the field. And then we just go ahead and click the button. Okay, I've made another function here which will save the data in every 15 minutes. So it will take the current time and the last save time, and it will make sure in every 15 minutes the data is saved. Let me just walk you through this function. Okay, so I've created a data frame here, and I scrape through all these values and create a new row for that. I concat this data frame and then save it. You'll have to replace the path there. I'm saving this in Parquet format. And just in case if the program gets out of that URL, then the loop breaks and this entire process runs again. And as you can see, I've kept it as 0.1 second. So in every 0.1 second, this entire code will run again, this inner while loop. So let's just see how the program is working. So I'll keep this threshold here. So let's say, okay, let's just wait. I've kept it as 2 here. So this is the list of amount that will be placed, the bet amount. Okay, 5. So let's keep it 5. So if another value comes, if jet crashes in less than 5x, then we will place a bet. Let me just run it. Okay, see, it placed a bet. Because I had checked auto collect, it auto collected. Okay, see, second bet has been placed because this was less than 5x again. Zero, 1, 2, 3 again, and the jet crashed again. So that's why the bet was placed again. As you can see, the program is working alright. And that's it. This code continuously monitors the betting page, places bet based on specific conditions, and logs the activity. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about the video. Also, let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this, such as using AI models to predict the next multiplier or anything. Your feedback and suggestions are greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching it. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe and leave a comment below. See you in the next video. Thank you.